Hello, everybody. It's time for my famous, or is it infamous, five random questions. I have Kira Shishkin from informed.now. Hi, Kira.
Hey, James, thank you for having me.
My pleasure. He and I are going to be on the show. As you see behind me, it's called Extra Connections. He's all about connecting, and it's all about news and connecting in a different way. You can watch that interview separately on JLJ Media. But first, as you guys know at home, and I explained to him a second ago, I'm going to ask him five random questions. Four questions geared towards him. And the last question I ask every single person. I've done it like 400 times over the last 10 years. So, Kira Shishkin, are you ready to answer five random questions?
I am willing and ready.
I love it. Number one, Kira. So Kira wants a snack. And it's the middle of the day. What is one of your go-to snack foods?
Okay, so mini baby carrots that are already peeled, dipped in a little sesame hummus, which is a brand we got in LA that is just a new take on hummus.
Well, the sesame hummus. I don't do carrots, but sesame hummus does sound good. I'll try that. That's good. Number two, you're on a road trip. You're driving somewhere. It'll be probably more than a few hours. What is one musical artist or a band that has to be on the playlist?
Oh, I'm a big music enthusiast. I spend a lot of time curating music, like digging through things. you know, there are many who deserve this title, but I'll just throw out one that I've been really enjoying recently. Is actually a local artist in LA. He's someone who came from Indiana, and he's one of the band leaders and forces behind Duran Jones and the Indications. And his name is Aaron Fraser.
Okay, I can look. I gotta look him up. Maybe get him on my show and talk to him. Who knows? I don't know. Okay, that's very good. Um, we were at number three. Yeah, number three. All right, number three. I'm so into your answer. I'm like, why? I want your answers. Number three. What is one thing you wish you knew before you became an entrepreneur?
hmm I always, and I've heard this from a lot of other entrepreneurs as well, but we all kind of, a lot of us feel like they should have started earlier,
Mm.
and how like nothing, maybe, oh gosh, I'm being very articulate, but like I think one thing I really experienced a lot is like, why didn't I start sooner? Like, why haven't I started this journey sooner? Why haven't I started like just building and trying to solve problems with my own initiative rather than following, and joining other people's solutions for the world? I think maybe, hand in hand with that is, um, I think I wish I invested in a personal brand also earlier on. And what I didn't know before becoming an entrepreneur is how important that is going to be and how important that is. And so, just like a couple of tangential reflections to your question is like, one, you know, I wish I started sooner. And so I don't know how that reflects to answer your question directly, but it's related. And two is I wish I knew the power of the personal brand for an entrepreneur before I entered the fray.
It's very true, folks. I mean, think about it. A lot of my fans know what they're getting when they get me, and whatever I'm doing, they know they're getting. It's this James Lott Jr. Yeah, they know what they're kind of. You know what I mean? Like they kind of know what they're getting, whether it's something totally different I'm doing, but they kind of go, "Oh, I know how he is," and I love that. It's very true. Number four. This one's more personal. What traits do you share with a parent? I mean, either parent
Oh,
that you notice yourself. You go, I'm like this, like my mother. Or I'm like this, like my father. What kind of traits do you share?
yeah. I'm lucky to have a lot of traits from them and in the right mix of some dad, some mom, the right ones from each side. I think I'm very stubborn in like a constructive way. That comes from definitely my mother's side. Um, and yet I feel like I'm quick to forgive. And I think that's a dad's trait that I've always really admired. Yeah, so I think a quickness to forgive and stubborn, which obviously has negative, but also has very positive
Okay, sure.
applications.
Hmm. I agree with that. I'm stubborn sometimes, but in a good way. Sometimes you have to be stubborn when you're an entrepreneur, sometimes you have to be really stubborn in your beliefs. If you believe in something, that's where
Yeah.
stubbornness comes in play. But I think you're probably like me on some level. You're also open to the universe to learn, and I'll pivot if I have to. I mean, I'll be stubborn to a point, not to my detriment of my business, but to lace like, okay, I'll try this, maybe I'll try that. But in the beginning, you have to be you have to believe in yourself. You have to be kind of stubborn when you start.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah.
And the last question. This is the question I ask everybody. And so, Kira, it's one or the other. Got it? So, Kira Shishkin, apples or oranges?
Apples for sure.
He said for sure, folks. He said apples for sure.
Yeah. This is such a easy question. I was thinking that hit me something harder, but apples and oranges, are comparable, and apples very clearly win this fight on a lot of levels. Apple a day keeps a doctor away. No one's ever said that about oranges, and for fair reasons.
Well, it's funny. I've asked that question, I said about 400 times. And some folks really get stumped. They're like, I don't know, or oh my God, or I've had one person go, I don't eat either. So I was like, okay. But one person brought that oranges have vitamin C.
True. But apples have vitamins too. In fact,
I love
vitamins.
it.
There must be some good vitamins in apples. Vitamin C seems also to exist in apples, including vitamin A and E and B, and also K. That's a lot of letters, and I have no idea what they mean, but it sounds like there are more vitamins
I love it.
on the apple side.
See, this is the first time someone has ever on my show looked it up. I love it. You're the first. You've made a first of something. I love this. I do. So, folks, go ahead and go to informed.now. Go on Instagram, follow him. Follow Informed is on Instagram. Follow Kirsten on Instagram. He is posting every day. What changed the world today? You want to check that out? Please want to check that out and check out what he's doing. He's bringing news to you in a different way. And you're going to find out more about that on my other show, Extra Connections, I'm going to do right now. See you next time.